Thank you for joining us for another episode of By the Numbers, a special video edition of the smartoncrime.ca blog. My name is Anthony Piscetelli. I'm Supervisor Planning and Research with the Waterloo Region Crime Prevention Council. Today, I'm going to talk about how knowing your neighbors can help you to prevent crime in your community. I brought a book and a report with me today. I'd like to begin by talking about neighborhoods, the topic of the Won't You Be My Neighbor report. This report examines how people feel about their neighborhoods in Waterloo Region. Measuring sense of community has an important connection to crime prevention. Jane Jacobs, in her classic book, The Death and Life of Great American Cities, argues that having eyes on the street helps prevent crime. This is a fairly simple concept. If people feel safe, they will spend more time walking in their area, and this leaves less opportunity for troublemakers to commit crimes. Jane Jacobs also believed that a sense of community means a sense of responsibility for the neighborhood. If you know your neighbors, you are more likely to say something to a kid in your neighborhood who is acting up. James Wilson and George Kelly built on the ideas of Jane Jacobs and created broken window theories. It had previously been shown that if a window in a factory is broken and not quickly repaired, pretty soon all the windows in the building will be broken. But if a window is quickly repaired, no further damage will occur. They believed this principle could be applied to neighborhoods. If graffiti and litter started to dominate in an area, they thought this would lead to crime by signaling to people that this was an area that people don't really care about. Graffiti and litter are considered signs of physical disorder, and they can also cause fear of crime to rise in a community. Open drug dealing and public intoxication are signs of social disorder, which, if present in a neighborhood, can also create fear. According to broken window theory, this fear of crime is actually a cause of crime, as people who are afraid are less likely to participate in community life, thus creating less eyes on the street and more opportunities for crime. Fear of crime also causes a decline in quality of life, as being afraid to walk in your neighborhood is simply not nice. Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's put the books away. Go outside and be eyes on the street. See what we can find. Why look, it's my colleague Juanita Metzger. Hello, Juanita.
Good morning, Anthony.
We were just talking about community engagement and fear of crime. I was about to explain about social capital, a magic weapon to protect against fear.
Social what?
Social capital. It's a fancy way of saying the number of people you know and how well you know them.
I get it. So, in a neighborhood where people say hi to each other and can ask each other for favors, is a neighborhood where people actually care.
Exactly. In these types of neighborhoods, people get together, they clean up graffiti, they pick up litter, and they feel comfortable calling the police when a crime occurs.
Does Waterloo Region have much social capital?
Waterloo Region has more social capital than the average Canadian city, but some parts of our region are doing better than others, so there's still room to improve.
Well, I could do my part. I'm gonna go build social capital and say hi to my friend Allie.
Well, you have fun. It's nice to see you, Juanita.
Bye, Anthony.
Bye, Juanita. Wow, wasn't that nice of Juanita to sweep my porch like that? Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. If you want to learn more about Waterloo Region's social capital, fear of crime, and community engagement, please visit preventingcrime.ca and check out Won't You Be My Neighbor? And remember, when it comes to preventing crime, everyone has a role. And you can do so doing little things, like saying hi to a neighbor, taking walks in your neighborhood, or being eyes on the street for people who may need a little help. These are the types of things that build a great community, and they also help to prevent crime. forget to join us next time on By the Numbers.